What's on? Hi, and welcome to Enchanted Teacup. My name is Emma, and today we're going to do a pick a pile reading on messages from your highest self. Before I start, everything you need to know you'll find in the description box below. There'll be all timestamps and stuff. And also, I've been told that a thumbs up or a like is a good thing. So if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give us a thumbs up. And if you've no intention of carrying on watching this video, give us a thumbs up. Please, thank you. Okay, so messages from your higher self. We, each and every one of us, have a team of amazing spirits and guides and angels and higher selves, and they all try to help us. They'll send us little signs through maybe our instincts, a little inner voice, your gut. Sometimes they send some big old red flags, but we have free will. So we can choose to ignore all of these, and quite often that's when the proverbial stuff hitteth ye oldie fan. And it's not good. And quite often at these times it's like, why didn't I listen to myself? Why didn't I listen to my higher self? So here we are. We've got 3 piles. Messages from your higher spirit. They're general readings. If they resonate, woohoo! And if not, don't worry about it. So we've got pile 1, which is the rose quartz pyramid. Pile 2, rose quartz heart. And pile 3, the rose quartz sphere. And it's a bit of a shame because these pieces are extremely gorgeous, and the camera or the lighting or whatever it is, technical stuff that I don't know, isn't really doing them any justice at all because they're beautiful and they're so pink, and on the screen they just look a wee bit peely wally. Aye, they do. But anyway, I digress often. It's my thing. It's a gift. So it is what it is. But if you chose pile 1 with the rose quartz pyramid, here is your message. Let's see what we got. We have got snow leopard. We have got 6 of materials. Ooh, 6 of materials. Now in this tarot deck, the 6 of materials is 6 of pentacles or coins in the traditional deck. But look, they're beautiful roses. Aren't they gorgeous? I think so. Right, 6 of materials. Followed by, more roses. 7 of materials or coins or pentacles. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Then we have Commander Ashtar. Then we have Bridget. Then we have Astara. And then we have crystals or Epona. And our beautiful, beautiful unicorn. Horsey. Okay. All right. Let's have a look. Okie dokie. Okay. So the message from your higher self, we'll talk first about the snow leopard. The snow leopard is asking you to take time out of your usual life and spend it in solitude. So, unplug yourself from social media, find a quiet place, turn the phone off, turn the telly off, turn everything off, get outside, because that's what Epona is asking you to do. Get outside, commune with nature, and have some time for yourself. Just 5, 10, 15 minutes, half an hour. Just take time for you. because with the other cards, it looks like you're doing too much. The Six of Materials, or the Six of Pentacles, is all about giving and receiving and the flow of abundance. But with giving and receiving and the flow, it might mean it's a bit out of balance. It might mean that there's a project, or there's people, or there's a situation, and you're giving, 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 giving. And the Snow Leopard, Epona, and a lot of the other cards are asking you to take some time out for yourself. Take some time out, get wrapped up, go outside, blow the cobwebs away, and it'll give you an opportunity to see things from a better perspective. Okay, the Seven of Materials is, again, it's asking you to take time out again. See the synchronicity, the flow here? It's asking you to take time out here. It's asking you to pause. Pause, have a look at your progress, have a look at where you are, and assess. So just assess. And if you can see here, I don't know if you can see the card, it's beautiful, but her shoelaces are undone. So you just need to pause, reflect, and tie up your shoelaces. Okay, you're on this journey, you're making pentacles. All the hard work that you've been doing will come to fruition, but just take a pause and see where you are. Okay. Ashta and Bridget, if I kind of put them both together, Ashta's asking you to take charge and lead by example, walk your talk. So if it was somebody else that was doing too much, you would say, sit down, have a cup of tea. I've got this. You know, chill. So it's time to follow your own advice. So, and Bridget is talking about inner strength. So it's about creating the changes that you want to see. Maybe you've got caught up. Maybe you're a bit of a people pleaser. Maybe you have a tough time saying no. So Bridget is giving you this inner strength, and it's okay to say no. If you're very helpful, people will understand that sometimes you don't have the time to help all the time. You can just say, so no. No is a complete sentence, and it's okay to say no. It's okay to say no. But also what Commander Ashtar is here for is he's encouraging you to be honest, assertive and true in a loving way. So it is possible to say no without hurting people's feelings. And that's what Bridget's saying. She's saying, have some inner strength, lead by example, make the changes that you want to see. It's okay. You've got the strength. Astara here is saying, you deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So, be honest and assertive and true in a loving way. You have the inner strength. It's okay to say no. And you deserve the best, so don't compromise. This is time for you now. This is your time. And anybody that truly loves you will understand. And for any people in your life that are very demanding of your time or your energy, if they don't understand, then that's their problem. Okay? And last card, Crystals and Epona. We've already kind of gone over her. Epona is the patroness of horses. So maybe if you're taking time out, it's because you have a horse or you ride or that's your thing. But also, she's the protector of the environment. So she's kind of asking you to commune with nature. So wrap up warm, get out there, blow the cobwebs away, have a good stomp in nature, listen to the birdies, see what's going on all about you, and just chill out. And it's amazing that once you get out there, the thoughts, the ideas, they all start to come in and flow. So if you chose pile 1, that's your message. Be honest, assertive, and true to yourself in a loving way. You have the inner strength, you can say no. It's time to pause, and it's time to balance the flow of giving and receiving. Okay, right, that was pile 1. Pile 2 was the love heart. So if you chose this bad boy, this reading is for you. And let's see what you got. Right, what have we got? Tortoise. Ten of Voices. So the Ten of Voices in this deck, in the traditional deck, it would be the Ten of Swords. Okay. What have we got here? And we have the Death card. That's really beautiful. See, oh gosh, there's lots of stuff going on in there. Right. Higher learning. Sacred vision. Grace and Antoinette. Take charge of the situation. Oh, and this was the pile where an extra card flew out because it wanted to join the party. And so I said, sure, why not? Okay. And I think that was Grace and Antoinette, if I remember rightly. Okay, so I'm just going to have a quick slurp and a look at the cards. Right. Okay. So this card, this pile, this spread is talking mainly about mental health and anxiety and being so fragmented that there is some grounding needed. There's some healing needed here. So, okay, let's begin. Let's begin. The tortoise is saying you're too fragmented to do whatever it takes to get grounded. So with the tortoise, quite often we're being pulled in all different directions, and it's more of a mental, it's in your head. I get a feeling with all the other cards that you're replaying a situation over and over and over and over again. Something has happened, I think, with another person, and it's really hurt you, and you're playing it again and again and again, and you can't let go. And also with the tortoise, there's a sense of feeling pressure, and there's a false sense of urgency. So while you're replaying this over and over in your head and getting yourself really, really anxious, all the little tasks, all the things that you have to do, everything is getting overwhelming and not much of it is being achieved. And you're just getting yourself in a right state, but the underlying reason for it all is an event or a situation or a person that has caused you distress or anxiety. Okay. With the 10 of Swords or the 10 of Voices, It's quite often a painful truth or a realization. There can be a bit of despair there. But also, because it's a 10, it means this is the end of a cycle. And the death card next to it backs it up. Death is about an ending. It's a door closing, but it's also of new doors opening. So this is about endings, and it's what you need. The other cards are what you need to do to end this situation. Okay, to end this anxiety. So with the death card, it's also about rebirth, regeneration, letting go and forgiveness. And that is what these other cards are urging you to do. Okay. This card here, this chap whose name I can't pronounce, is about higher learning. So what you're going through now, it's about learning how to deal with that. It's learning about the tools that you have in your toolkit that have been there for a while. It's to get these out and it's to deal with this now, because this has gone on for too long and it's causing you distress. What these cards are asking you to do is they're asking you to look at the situation or the person with compassion. You might not want to do that, but you'll need to do this. To look at the situation with compassion and choose to forgive. Now, a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, me in particular, when I was told that I needed to, when I figured out that I needed to forgive things, I thought, well, no, I don't want to forgive it because what they did wasn't right. And if I forgive it, that means that they can come back and do that again. No. Forgiveness is about being compassionate, looking at the situation or the person, and it's basically opening the door and letting it all go with love and light, and then closing the door. They don't have to come back. That's done. That's never going to happen again. But it's just about letting go. It's letting go of these repetitive thoughts and the anxiety. You don't need to carry that around. And, okay, right. So, if I were to turn your anxiety and your pain and your distress into something physical, it would be a huge, massive boulder. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you this boulder, and it's massive, and it's really, really, really heavy, yeah. And I'm going to ask you to carry that around with you all the time while you're doing everything throughout your day. Now, this boulder is so huge and it's so heavy that it's not physically possible for you to do that. So after a couple of minutes, or even after a few seconds, you're going to say, this is impossible. I cannot carry this around with me. It's too heavy. I need to put it down. Okay, and that's what this anxiety and this repetitive thought is doing to you. It's too heavy, it's too much. You can't physically cope with things. It's not practical. You need to put it down and you need to let it go. And you need to let it go with love and with light and compassion. Okay? Look at this other person. What they've done is not right. You're not inviting them back in to do it again. You're just letting them go. They've got their own stuff going on, their own reasons for why they've done what they've done. Just let them go. They've got their own lessons to deal with. but you don't need to carry this around with you any longer, okay? Put the boulder down. So, here we are, and we've got Moses. And Moses is saying, take charge of the situation. So at the moment, you've let this situation, this event, this person, you've given them the power and control, and they're in your head going round and round and round. It has the power. What you have to do now is you have to say, no, 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 no. I have the power, and I'm choosing to let go. I'm choosing to take charge. And if you do this, we have Shanti, which turned up in a reading last time, and she is absolutely beautiful. So the message from your higher self is what I've just discussed. And if you do follow these steps, and if you do this, then you'll be given a smoother, more tranquil road ahead. But you have to let go, and you will find that you will get some sleep. And if you're self-medicating, having a few glasses of wine or whatever, that's not really helping either. So be Moses, take charge, and you'll have a smoother road ahead. Okay, and there's lots of help and there's lots of advice out there on YouTube and all kinds of things that can help you to find different ways, possibly tools and ways of dealing with forgiveness. So perhaps you might want to look into that. Okay, pile 3. That is the message from your higher self. Oh, I can't reach. So on to pile 3 and the rose quartz crystal. Severe. This is the message for you. Where's the card? Okay. Oh, we have Meerkat. We have 9 of materials. We have the Tower. We have, I like these guys first. We have Master Buddha. We have Mother Mary. We have Melina. And we have Detach from Drama. Okay, right. My mouth's getting quite dry. Hang on a second, I'll just have a few slurps. That's nice. Okay. So the meerkat is here to let you know to get support from a trusted group of like-minded friends. Okay, so there's some stuff going on in your life, and instead of being the helper and the strong one, because a lot of these cards are suggesting that you're fiercely independent and you're normally the helper, not the helpee. This is asking you to go and seek advice of trusted friends, of your support group. And if I look at the other cards, all right, we can see that at the moment there's a lot going on. You're quite confused. Melina's saying you're confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do some research or seek expert advice before making a decision, which is where your support group can come in. these trusted good friends. Okay, so you've got your trusted good friends. You need to do your research. So keep that in mind here while I go through the other cards. Right. So we have the Nine of Materials, and the Nine of Materials, or again, the Nine of Coins or Pentacles. This is a card of success, of self-made wealth, of independence, again, independence, security and comfort, and of a time where your cup runneth over. So this is about your wealth, your income, your business, your work. Okay. Now, next to that card, we have the Tower. Now, the Tower will appear at times in your life when there are patterns or people or things that are in your life that no longer serve you, or they don't serve you as well as you thought they did, because these things, places, people, patterns weren't built on a proper solid foundation. So some of the patterns, some of the things that you do, perhaps some of the people that you know, they've been with you on the journey for a while, they've been patterns, they've been things that you've had in place that have worked, but perhaps not worked to their to the fullest potential. So, and they will be very familiar, which is why when they crumble, it can be a hard time. Sometimes it's hard to let go when the tower crumbles. But with hindsight, you will look back and realise that it was all for the best, because these patterns, these people, these places, these things, these procedures that you had in place, they weren't actually working for you. They weren't serving you. You needed more. You needed a different perspective, a different pattern, a different process, a different procedure. And it was time for these things to fall away and make room for the new. Because although with the Tower it's unexpected change and it can be a massive shift, it also brings with it the opportunity to rebuild. Okay? So, as well as your supportive friends, as well as doing all your research, this is important. Look at the details, do your research, know your stuff. Listen to your inner voice, your intuition. And also with the Tower, it's going to bruise your ego slightly. So we've got Mother Mary here, and she's saying, let go of the need to be right and choose peace. Healing is possible at this time. So although your ego may be squeezed a bit and poked a bit, let go of the need to be right and choose peace. There is a new way of dealing with this. And detach from drama. Because in the traditional tarot, the Tower is a building, is a tower, and it's on fire and people are falling out the windows and it's crumbling, and it's not really a great picture. But there'll be a lot of drama around this. There'll be a lot of people adding their sixpenneth worth. And this card's very important. It's detach from the drama. And one way of detaching from the drama is by doing your research and seeking expert advice. Know your facts so that when these people go, ooh, drama, 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 you're like, no, no drama. This is what it is. Get on with it. And it might be some of these people and these patterns and these things and these situations that will fall away. It might be the Tower is here to get rid of the drama. Yeah? I hope that made sense. And if you chose pile 3, that was your message. Okay, I thought we would have a fun reading today, but they were all quite deep and intense. And yeah, messages from your higher self. And in general, they were all about how to heal, how to best kind of swerve and go over and deal with the general obstacles that life throws your way. So we've given you the signs and the red flags. It's up to you. It's up to you now. It's down to you to put the work in. They can't do it for us, unfortunately, but they can help guide. And I would just like to say thank you for watching the video, and thanks for giving us a thumbs up, a likey, and be well and be safe. And don't forget the old saying, if someone gives you coconuts, then ride to Camelot. Thanks. Bye.